Okay. Good day to everybody. Thank you for being here. Today we'll be presenting, or more than presenting, we will be asking you to help us out to gather resources to improve access to research and teaching materials in order to improve big team and open science. So the title is Big Team Science Resource Corner, improving access to research and teaching materials. Before I get started, I would like to recognize Open Research Community Accelerator, ORCA, because much of this work is due to the funding that they provided, and of course to ABRIR, our association, that is one of the core tenets is to improve representation and thus access to research and teaching materials. What is our motivation? Large-scale collaborations bringing together many researchers from diverse backgrounds to work on a common problem. That's why we're all here. That's what big team science is all about. However, even though we are trying to generalize and be representative, not all regions are as well represented. And why do we need this? Why do we need better representation? It's not just because we want equity and inclusion, but because this can improve science as a whole. So knowledge may be derived from low and middle income countries. It can be maybe generalized to high income countries. And of course, there is the moral imperative that research psychological phenomenon that also disproportionately affects low and middle income countries. So we're trying to improve science as a whole. One of the things that needs to be very clear is that neither big team or open science is going to be the same. It's not going to look the same everywhere. So we need to be a little bit open about that and not trying to find magic bullet for a solution. However, we have tried as a BRIR, as an organization, we have tried to diagnose the problem. What is happening? Why aren't people from low and middle income countries or the majority world joining in big team and open sciences other countries? And here just to throw you a few of them, and these are different for different regions. A big one, though, for most regions is lack of time, lack of academic reward, lack of institutional policies and national policies, concerns about work being credited. This is a huge one in Mexico, language barrier, and it's not the same for all countries. A big one is lack of interest on samples from our region and our issues, lack of money. And the two last ones that I left off is one that we can try to tackle and something that's a little bit more manageable, and is lack of skills and lack of access to resources and knowledge. So if we can start putting together a little resource corner so that everybody can have access no matter where you are at, that can help curtail some of these barriers that not just in the majority world, but that we all feel. It is important to know that the change will be multifaceted, and throughout this conference, we've been trying to tackle a few of them. We had a panel just 2 hours ago, and we presented projects yesterday from researchers that come from the Global South. But we want to encourage and support more people from the majority world to do that. These are two projects led by Serbian scientists and Colombian scientists. We need more interest in regional issues. We need clear call for studies and training, and I'd like to put a shout out there for the Psychological Science Accelerator for putting together a really useful set of workshops that made it clear what is it that the PSA is looking for. Easier and more straightforward onboarding is another one, and support for Global South research leadership. And as we said, what we're going to focus on today is better access to resources. Um, we know that there are existing materials out there, and we have added some already. Our Starts Club started with the help of a SIPS grant, in which we were also included, and by we I mean ABRIR. They were able to put together a bunch of YouTube videos on how to do just general R statistical analysis. And also thanks to a lot of really good and nice researchers that were able to donate their time to give these talks. We have been working with Fort as well on translating lesson plans into different languages. We have them in Spanish, Serbian, Malay, French, Portuguese, and Mandarin. So we do have some resources. We also just piloted the first Spanish Reviewer Zero lesson plans. I think it was about, yeah, it was almost a week ago. And so we're trying to improve representation and generalizability by doing training in different regions. But these are the things that we know about. So we would like for you to help us out. There was a Bosnia Serbia hub event last year, which was supported by the ORFG grant, where they compiled a list of useful resources related to open and big team science, various communities, projects, events, and educational materials. But most are focused on increasing accessibility, inclusivity, or somehow connected to the region, Bosnia and Serbia. So this is the list that they put together. And this is where we want you to help us out. So if you scan the QR code, and maybe Alma can help me out putting the link to the Excel sheet on the chat, and we could just all work together on the Excel sheet. And we have different resources here that we already have compiled before, but it would be, I think there are resources that we don't know about. I think here it is. All right, so of course I did that. So this is what we have so far. I just showed you the link, and so I did talk about the Fort lesson plans, the Repopsy, which is a really cool repository of instruments that have been translated to Serbian. Here is the our Stats Club resources that I was telling you about, and that there's resources in Spanish and English. And there are other R statistics and YouTube videos. So we would just love for you to start putting any resources that you may have. And that's what we will do throughout this time. And one thing that I don't want any of us to forget about is please add your name to the contributors list to make sure that we credit you, and that if you want to be contacted afterwards, that I might put an email here. Um, so that if you want to be kept in touch about the resources that we have compiled. I may stop recording so that we can ask questions or anything that we may need, and then we can start recording again afterwards. I would, so our time is approaching to an end, and I wanted to share what we have done so far now. We have collected around 52 different resources that we will then convert into, well, 51. Then we will convert into an ARC Markdown, so it'll be easier to access. We will put all of this on our website so that you can later access it. We would like to encourage people to continue to contribute to the sheet. Email us, follow us on. I'm going to put the this end slide so that you can follow us on any of the socials. We welcome everybody and anybody. We really want to make Big Team and Open Science have more justice, have more equity, have more inclusion, and be more diverse. Please join us in either the efforts on compiling resources to make Big Team and Open Science better, or if you're interested in any way in contributing to any of the efforts for ABRIR, please visit our website for the things that we are doing. And if you have any suggestions or anything else, you can we put my email and Alma's email on the chat. So yes, contact us with any questions or anything. And please, please, please join us and continue thinking of us when you think of resources. And with that said, I am going to stop the recording.